Right guys, so we are in the beautiful location of Hwange National Park, which is in the western region of Zimbabwe between Victoria Falls in the north and Bulawayo in the south. And in this video, I want to share with you guys what you can realistically expect to find in terms of wildlife, animals and birds when traveling through the park, and also some of the information that you need to be aware of if you're doing a self-drive safari traveling through the park. Right guys, so as I said at the start of the video, we're in the beautiful location of Hwange National Park, which is in the western region of Zimbabwe, located between Victoria Falls in the north and Bulawayo in the south. Now there's a few things I want to cover in this video. Firstly, I'm going to be talking about what you can realistically expect to see in terms of animals and birds, wildlife when traveling to the park. Secondly, we're going to look at accommodation options, where to stay when traveling through the park. And lastly, I'll be talking about other pieces of general information that you need to be aware of when doing a self-drive safari like we're doing at the moment and traveling through the park. Hwange, located in Western Zimbabwe near the border with Botswana, is the country's largest wildlife reserve, spanning 14,600 square kilometers. The terrain is diverse, featuring open savanna, grasslands, woodlands and mopani forests. Seasonal pans and waterholes dot the landscape, attracting wildlife during the dry season. The park is renowned for its large elephant herds, along with lions, leopards, buffalo, and a wide variety of bird species. Its remote location and vast wilderness provide an unspoiled safari experience. The park provides a variety of accommodation options for different budgets, ranging from luxury lodges to more affordable self-catering camps, basic chalets and campsites. These options offer a rustic, nature-focused experience. All of these have direct, easy access to wildlife areas. Now, last night we spent 2 nights in a place called Hwange, the last night and the night before. Hwange Tented Camp, which is a beautiful location on the southeastern portion of the park. Today we're up in the northwestern portion of the park in a camp called Ruan's Camp, which is equally beautiful. And the distance between these two locations is about 180 kilometers. So we've done a big stretch in a single day. For more adventurous travelers like our family, a self-drive safari is possible. We flew into Victoria Falls International Airport and rented 2 4x4 vehicles for our 2 families at the airport. From there we drove down to Hwange Main Camp on the Bulawayo Victoria Falls Highway. It's 194 kilometers, but it takes about 2 to 3 hours as the tar road is full of potholes. From there we headed down to Hwange Tented Camp, which is about another 30 kilometers. Although it's preferable to use 4x4s, we had rented 4x4 vehicles from the Victoria Falls Airport. The roads are generally quite good. They are gravel, but you're able to travel with a normal vehicle and get through most of the areas with any much of a problem. So here we go, guys. Hwange Tented Camp in the absolute middle of nowhere next to the Hwange National Park. Open, there's no fences. The lions walk through this area at night. Hyenas, jackals. It's completely open to the surrounding nature. We've got 4 of these tents. Each one of them sleep 2 people. So myself and Mitz are going to be staying over here tonight. And The girls are down there, Jürgen and Sonia further down, and the boys have also got their own down that way. Cecil and Jericho, the famous lions of Hwange National Park.
Oh.
To reach our second destination, we travelled 169 kilometers from Camp Sylvane back through the Hwange main camp and then all the way on to Robin's camp in the northwest of the park. There's some pretty awesome stops along the way that I'll talk about more in the wildlife section of this video. Started early this morning.
Okay.
Through main camp, and then we came all the way to
Robin's camp.
To Robin's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just get one thing straight. This Machara is under Robin's.
Okay.
Robin's camp is under national parks.
Gotcha.
You just pay your bookings there.
I
Then
see.
you come here to national parks just to pay for your conservation fees.
Got it.
That's what you do. You pay your conservation fee per night per person. And also pay for your vehicle, it pays per night.
I see, okay.
It depends with the country where you're coming from. Which country are you from?
South Africa.
South Africa, so it's 50 per person and for $10 for your vehicle.
$15 US per person.
Per person per night.
Per night. And
$10 US for your vehicle.
For the
I can
vehicle.
see that you're using a local vehicle.
yes.
So if you're using a local vehicle like this, it's $5 US
5, okay.
per night
Okay,
for your vehicle.
got it.
Your accommodation is already paid for, and it's full body. It includes all the 3 meals, that is the breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Dinner, okay.
For the game drives, our game drives are $65 per person,
Right,
and for the kids, it's half price, that is $33 per person. We
okay,
have got morning game drives and afternoon game drives.
okay,
Morning game drive, they usually start from 6 a.m.
okay,
Then the afternoon game drive, they usually start at 3 p.m.
okay.
3-hour game drive with snacks and drinks.
Awesome. Brilliant. That sounds good.
To take to the collier from here, they will make the bread here, then they'll go in their wagon like across.
Yeah.
during our time in Silvani, we were very privileged to see a large amount of wildlife, including lions on 2 different occasions, buffalo, elephant, baboons, many different species of antelope and buck, as well as many different species of birds, including raptors. Now, the 4 areas where we saw by far the largest concentrations of wildlife was firstly around the area south of Camp Silvane, the Shumba Pans, the Tema Dam, and the area around the Robbins Camp. And if we zoom in a little bit closer to the area around the Camp Silvane, this area seems to be rich in biodiversity and wildlife. We saw lions on 2 different occasions between Kennedy 1 and the Hyde, buffalo and elephant at Kennedy 2, and a large amount of animals and birds around the Negeshwela water pans. During our drive from Silvani up to Robbins Camp today, which is 180 kilometers, we stopped off at a waterhole, a nice area where it was a little bit high up overlooking the waterhole. It was absolutely beautiful over there. And we saw hippos, crocodiles, African fish eagle, baboons, monkey, and antelope in one single location. So it was absolutely incredible. But you said the likelihood of seeing lions is better.
Exactly,
for
little
toms.
toms are definitely. If you
Okay.
go around 4:30
4 in the
to
afternoon.
5:30,
Okay.
definitely I can assure you that you can see
Alright.
lions there. Or even if you go like in the morning, isn't that you're not going to
Nice
check out
early.
like early in the morning?
Yeah. So throughout the park, they have these areas which have been established where you can actually get out of your vehicle and have a look out over the water holes. This particular location is called Little Tom's, and not far from here is another location called Big Tom's. And this morning early, lions were seen in the Big Tom's area. The guys told me that those lions are moving across to this area where I am now, Little Tom's. But this is really great because you can get out of your vehicle and you can sit here quietly and pretty much just wait for the animals to come down to the water to drink. And this location that I'm standing in now is called Big Tom's. You can see again, they've got a high vantage point up there so you can look out. It's absolutely fantastic. And you've got the waterhole over here where lions come and drink and the other animals in the early mornings. A huge herd of buffalo come to drink at the Robins camp. These guys are about 30 meters away from me now. There must be 100 buffalo in front of me now. Absolutely incredible. We had about 100 buffalo come drink at this waterhole next to Ruan's camp right in front of us. And now we have this beautiful herd of elephants about an hour later at the same location. It's probably about 20 now. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found value in the video. If you did enjoy the video, please consider giving it a like and please subscribe to my channel. If you have any additional information to add, maybe you've been to Hwange National Park yourself, please feel free to drop that in the comment section below. Or if you have any other questions, drop those in the comment section below as well, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. So that's it from my side, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.